Okay, one, I ain't no guru, man. I remember it's a good feeling when somebody could boost up his self esteem and tell you a guru. Because when I was working at drum and they call me the TCM's guru, I remember how that used to make me feel. Like if I'm having a bad day and shit, somebody could just say that one thing, and I will hold on to that one thing for the rest of the week. As long as I can remember, I'm the guru of TCMs. I don't care what drama I'm facing and stuff. That one thing will be my anchor to my happiness, right? I don't want to be called no guru because I remember when I was going through this shit and I paid attention to Myron. Is it Long? Hold up. The long guy, man. It's Myron Mays. Gavin Long. Sorry, Gavin Long. Yeah. Um, they call him some self-professed guru. I don't want to be no self-professed nothing. Okay. I'm making this video right now, so I'm gonna take a pause and I want to identify that first. I want to make that as my objective line. I don't want to be classified as no guru because I ain't. You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna say this real quick, man. I know people gonna say to me, "Well, if I don't believe in God, why I'm using parts of the Bible and so on?" You know what I mean? To make my point, because I'm gonna look at myself as an alien. Okay, I cannot go to France and be successful. So I cannot go to Paris and be successful in Paris if I don't know the rules of Paris. I don't know the rules of the land and like the language and the culture and you know what I mean, the anatomy of Paris, okay? I'm talking about things that I'm an alien. I'm on Earth, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make it on Earth and stuff, and the only thing that seems legitimate is the Bible. You know what I mean? Because I know now, like every section of people has a leader. That leader has magical stuff. And I mean, like when God built, I say God, man. When the architects design Mesopotamia, Sodom, this place, and this place, they all had leaders, right? And everybody that was in that circle look up to the leader. That leader was like a god. Or put it this way, the architect assigned powers unto them. It's kind of like the president assigned powers to the Supreme Court, the judicial system. You know what I mean? The Supreme Court assigns to the local court. The local court pick their sheriffs and local police and state troopers. You know what I mean? So it's like all these authorities, and I don't want to keep hitting that point over and over again, right? Like all these authorities are basically assigned by the top person. Who's the top person? Because authority is authority. When I was a prefect, when my teacher left and put me in charge, the kids in the class had to respect me like I was the teacher. You know what I mean? So if I get punched, if I tell a man to shut up and he punch me and stuff, man, the next day my teacher will come and beat him. So when the teacher come back from sick leave, he will get beaten because in Trinidad they beat we back then. I don't know now because I know stuff is changing, and I respect it, man. Now I understand like they I they dumb, but they're way much smarter than me, and I just gotta close my eyes, man, and realize, well, whatever the motion is moving in, I have to move with it. You know what I mean? So like if for instance, a really good example of how I am moving with times, I'm moving with what they're saying, is like the gender bathroom and the LGBTQ movement and acceptability. You know what I mean? I'm moving with all that because I can't change nothing. It's like the serenity prayer. You know what I mean? I accept the things they cannot change. You know what I mean? You know? So I have to move with that and so on. So that's like almost again I'm in Paris and I want to be successful. I have all these goods and stuff and I want to sell it in Paris and stuff. I gotta learn the language. You know what I mean? I gotta know the speed. I gotta know what time people wake up. I gotta wake up with them because anything I do out of the norm they'll call me a weirdo, and I could get arrested. I could, you know what I mean? I could be on the bad side of the people in the community, and I don't want that. So you gotta move with the flow. That's why I be like, I'm moving with the flow, man. Like, why they doing all this evil shit to me, man? You know what I mean? Like, I'm loving my neighbor, yo. Like, I'm bringing the man food and shit. I know, like, I could see, like, little disturbances and shit, and I'm trying to bridge it and so on. You know what I mean? And I didn't know, like, they mind controlling me. Like, the man, I didn't even call for a drum to threaten John Forsman. I called him to tell him about the stuff I going through, and he just, and I guess that was them doing the magic because they were in a stalemate and so on. You know what I mean? So like me fighting, I'm fighting God, right? And I'm in a stalemate, and I'm in a stalemate, but God has to win. So they fool me in my head. And like I see this for myself. I'm like, I didn't threaten this. And I know in my heart I didn't threaten John Forsman. I never threatened John Forsman. But it did. That's the magic. You know what I mean? But anyway, as I understand the stuff, man, you know what I mean? And like maybe the reason why they were smiling is because they realized they fucked me over and stuff, and like they didn't want to have an angry face, and a smile face is much acceptable than an angry face. That's neither here nor there. But I just know I'm just done with the God stuff, man. And if I'm quoting stuff and I'm trying to get tangible references, I'm gonna use the Bible. You know, I'm just one of those things I gotta do. I'm gonna try to use the sciences of the universe and stuff, and I mean, but I'm just gonna use, it's like slang. Like some people are so comfortable talking in Ebonics and stuff. You don't care that they're talking Ebonics. Just bring the message, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to bring the message, man. You know, so if I quote something from the Bible, it's not because I'm not a believer in God no more. It's just because I'm trying to find something meaningful to benchmark on. You know, until better could come, I gotta use that. You know, and that's just it. So I wanna speak this right here because I know later on I'm gonna forget it and stuff. And I now see why they have me make videos and stuff, because I get better when I make videos. I get better not perspective, man. I get better vision. You know what I mean, of how to navigate these wild ideas and stuff, man. You know, and I understand now, man. Like this was a long time coming, man. I was getting beaten up. I was really getting, and what hurt me is that like when I threatened, I was like, I will smash this car and stuff, man. And I could hear I could feel the vibrations. I think that's a better word, man. I could feel the vibrations telling me, no boy, don't say stuff like that. But I have to say stuff like that because I'm getting fucked over. And it's a known fact, the psychology of man, like, or the psychology of the animal, because we're the king of the animal kingdom. If I have a dog and I keep poking that dog would bite me. You know what I mean? And that's why I said to my dad, and my dad like, no boy, no, yeah. And like, I should just say, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You know? Because like, it's a science of man. Like, you're poking me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the good guy here and I'm getting fucked over. They block me from law enforcement. They block me from complaining. So like, I had no other choice. You know what I mean? And that was the whole gimmick all the time. And like, that don't make no sense to me. I'm like, if you are God and you pushing me to hurt people, that you don't know God of minds. You know what I mean? Because like the same shit that Aaron Alexis and Myron May and Gavin Long and Martin Lawrence, like, you're doing that shit to me. So now, let's suppose I recover now. Like, am I supposed to, am I the new Martin Luther King now? And I'm saying, you know, no. What's the word now? Am I the, because I don't know what, okay, JFK, who killed JFK, man? Ozzy Oswald, right? Not Ozzy, Osbourne, Harvey Osbourne. Okay, he killed, so is that gonna be me? They're gonna fucking kill me now. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna say like, oh, it's PTSD. So like, it's a lie feeding a lie feeding a lie. That's not PTSD. You You know what I mean? This is some other shit that's full-fledged schizophrenia shit, man. You know? And that's why it hurt my feeling when people like Holly was saying like, "Oh, you scaring me." Like, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit, man. Like, you saying that shit just triggered me. I want to cuss you the fuck out now. You know what I mean? Yeah, so once again, I don't want to be no guru and shit, man. You know. I'm they have a system. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it too. Right? I was saying to me in my mind because it's to be not I'm not a supreme being or supreme thinking being, okay? But I just know that if somebody step on you and you smile at them, I'm like, yo, I know you didn't mean to do it and stuff. Like, that person's supposed to back off, but no, that person is looking at you and stop and while looking at you and say, fuck you, your mother cunt, or your fucking nigger rich or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, where's all this huggish mentality? So I'm looking at them as hogs and wicked racist people. But I'm the one getting fucked up. I'm getting fucked up here. I'm getting fucked up in the VA. They do the same bullshit they're doing on the street, they're doing in the VA. I'm in the hospital, they're doing the same shit in the hospital to me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with these fuckers, man? You know what I mean? And when the pandemic hit, I was happy because it started to make sense. You know what I mean? You know, like you don't fuck somebody. And like obviously they had wrong information. Cause even my poor wife is saying to me, cause think about it now, right? Are you fighting cops? No, I don't even have a family no more. And I'm glad, like, I'm not glad, but I'm glad because like I just moved in with the time. You know what I mean? I'm looking at that as like, okay, well, no, this is time for me to have all the intimacy I could possibly have with people and stuff. I didn't know I'm not getting because like, you know, I don't have nobody living with me and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just me trying to be optimistic, and that's as a human being. That's what you think. You think on the optimistic side of stuff. You know what I mean? But like, it didn't really make any sense because I'm still getting screwed over. Because like, I'm looking back at, I'm teaching my daughter how to drive, yo. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first time. Like when I was teaching my daughter how to ride a bike, it's the same kind of feeling because I'm looking at the end of the day, it's bragging rights. Like, I'm teaching you how to ride a bike. So no, I'm teaching how to drive the car. And I couldn't even do that because they fuck with my lights. And I keep thinking like, yo, the cop gonna see me with my lights not working. And now it's another ticket now because like, they unbelievable, yo. I got tickets for that shit. It was a blue light. It's the same parallel now. It's the same parallel. Blue lights in my car. They could see that to stop me. So if my light's not working, they could see that to stop me again. I was like, yo, find something else to fuck with, man. Find something else. And I mean, do something different, but not the lights and shit, man. Not, in fact, nothing with the car that could get a ticket. You know what I mean? Because they just like you guys. And I mean, they go after, you know what I mean? They'll find a hair drop to put me in jail for something I didn't do. And that's all I was trying to do, man. All right. I'm gonna put this up because I know I'm gonna forget and stuff, man.